Alright, so what is going on here? This is me trying to get through Robert's ending a little bit better this time. So I did all the earlier stuff. I am back on the first date. Robert was I did not sleep with him. Type a message on Dadbook. Let's see here. Let's see here. No point in waiting. I'm just gonna watch some cat videos. Nope. Let's see here. Let's watch the game show. Ooh, Family Fortune's on. Oh, I think this is the one I did in the... I don't know if any of this actually affects the...
Oh. Fine.
Ooh. Granny tossed that apple? I don't remember what to do here. I lead the league in blocks. Set the record for rebounds of the year. Think you can handle this? What's a rebound? Oh, you know, when someone misses a shot and the other player tries to retrieve it, that's a... I'm just kidding. She zigzagged past me and does a layup. Act of war. Art of war, bitches. Amanda, language. Sun Tzu did not care about language. I would argue that Sun Tzu very cared much about language, and so once you write something as timeless as over a war, then you're allowed to swear. Amanda sticks out her tongue and dunks for another 2 points. Seriously though, are you okay? You look like you've been crying. Dude, I'm cool. I just like this really cute. I saw this really cute dog on the way home, and it let me pet its belly, and I could not contain my emotions. Are you sure that's all you're upset about? If there's, you know, anything going on, I just want you to know that I'm here for you, and I'll always be here for you. Whether you need a shoulder to cry on or a strong dad to kick someone's butt, I'm a phone call away. Thank you, Popsicle. Okay, just making sure. What you doing? What am I doing? You're just chilling. I'm just chilling. Oh, I don't know if... I don't remember... I don't remember what I should be saying to impress him. I'm just working on my motorcycle. Dad, you are spitting a web of lies. You've never been on a motorcycle in your life. I don't know if you've ever touched one. Nice try, though. A couple moments pass by, another message pops up. Oh. What about Robert Drink? He wants to hang out. I know what that means, Amanda, but it's kind of late. Come on, live a little. I am living. Part of the problem is I don't remember what all I did the first date, because obviously it went so bad. Hey man, how's it going? Hey buddy. Oh, hey there, Skipper. Oh, Robert and Mary are here. I did buy her a drink last time. I brought Mary along, figured we could use a drinking buddy. I was excited to get Robert know better, but now I have to deal with Mary too. Don't be scared, kiddo. Time for the first round. What are you having? Whiskey, straight up. A dad after my own heart, huh? Robert ordered 3 shots of whiskey and passes them between us. Well, this wasn't how I expected mine to be going. It's a bad decision and relaxed moral values, fellas. What have I gotten into? We all knock back the shots. I almost choke on the whiskey as it burns. That was a kick. They are pros at this. Robert grabs his jacket. Let's get marching. What? The night is young, Chief. Come on, we're bar hopping. All right. We leave the bar and start walking down the street. Where are we heading? I wish I were drinking. That's the whiskey to my heart. Puns are the lowest. Am I gonna be the butt of the joke all night? Put your fangs away for a second. Let's see here. Whiskey hasn't failed me yet. Let's do it. Robert orders 3 more glasses of whiskey, and we post up in a garish green booth. Mary slides in and slides next to Robert, which makes me breathe some relief. Let's sip this one, why don't we? Suit yourself. Mary slams hers down in one gulp. That'll put hair on your chest. You are the paragon of grace and beauty. Mary grabs my drink and sips on it. Hey. Augie, be a dear, get us another round, will ya? I don't know how to process this evening. I get up and order another round of drinks from the bartender. As I head back, I see Mary and Robert having a conversation. Robert roars with laughter. I don't think I've ever seen the guy smile, let alone laugh. I take a seat across from the booth and pass out drinks. So Edith's kid stuck some pot brownies into the table at the last bake sale, and I spot that little hemp sweatshirt gremlin in the act, so I go up to Edith with the baggie, and I'm about to tell her all, when all of a sudden she just freaks out at me. You're running the bake sale, she says. I should have been PTA president. Your roots are bad, blah, blah, blah. What'd you do? I told her to have a brownie, that everything would be fine. Oh, they both erupt in laughter, and I politely follow along with the story. She ate 3 of them. More laughter. That was good. She called the cops and told them the time had stopped. Mary looks at me. Do you smoke weed? What? You know, devil's lettuce. I have 2 big... Oh, man. You at the feds? I worked hard for what I have, and no 2-bit corner boy is gonna drop the dime on me as you take what you're pushing somewhere else, and I'll keep running my business the way I run. What? Remember, you come at the king, you best not miss. Jesus, get dialed back. Robert giggles helplessly. I'm just kidding, cowboy. I'll lay him off. He might not be used to your brand of humor. Fine. We sit around and sip our drinks, people watching and cracking jokes. After a little bit of time, I begin to warm up to Mary. Her jokes become funnier and less scary. Alcohol does that. But she's not going anywhere anytime soon. I just want her to be with Robert. Wonder if I can get her to leave? Isn't Joseph wondering where you are? Lots of eligible bachelors around here, huh? I don't know what to say on this one. Could you get the next round? I mean, that's the most passive one. Well, buddy, bring the sanctity of marriage into this. No, it's fine. You dig into my private life that I'm sure you think is your business. Aw, slow down, Mary. He did not like that, dang it. You trying to ditch me, pal? No. Because if you're trying to ditch me, you can just tell me to scram. It's fine. Augie wants some new alone time with his new buddy Robert. Read you loud and clear. Wingman breaks formation to pursue their prey. Now, if fellows will excuse me, Mary needs to sink her teeth into a helpless boy. Go with God. Nice seeing you. Deuces, nerds. She grows on you. Does she? She kind of delights in making men suffer. Well, she does, but what about her and Joseph? What about him? You know, they're married, and she definitely tried to get in my pants the other night, and I gestured her across the bar where she is making goo-goo eyes at that young boy guy from before. He is being held hostage. Oh, that's just what she does. She's harmless. Tell that to the boy she's hanging off of. Poor kid, looks like he's seen war. Robert lets out a hearty laugh. Hey, I got him to laugh. Yeah, I pegged you for one of those straight-laced types. I got plenty wild back in my day. Still got a little wild in you? You know it. Robert orders a couple more rounds. I gulp. What am I getting into? Think you can go shot for shot? Only one way to look cool here. I grab the closest shot to me and I down it. Robert's impressed. He takes his and knocks it back. That's one. So, what do I talk about? He's so cool and he probably hates small talk. So, how are things?
Hey.
I hate small talk. Okay. Too many people, not necessarily you, but too many people think that they have to fill their dead air with noise. I think they're afraid of silence. If you want some unsolicited advice, just learn to be comfortable with silence. Nothing wrong with 2 people sitting in silence, drinking whiskey. Alright. Robert and I sit in silence and drink whiskey. I take in the rest of the bar, patrons, playing darts, spilling beer, Mary giving the hard sell, that young man pretending that he got a phone call from one of his friends. Silence is nice sometimes. So, you ever kill a man? Excuse me? You know, watch the life drain from his eyes. Not just their life, you know, it's the hopes and dreams fading away, every memory and experience gone. No. Great, me neither. Robert backs his shot backs to shot and motions for me to do the same. I reciprocate. I'm just messing with you. Relax. I laugh nervously. Or am I? I laugh again. We sip more whiskey and people watch some more. Mary has her sights set on another man after the one that excused himself to the bathroom and, I assume, crawled out of the window. Wow. This whiskey is hitting me hard. Wow, this whiskey is hitting me hard. You bet. Robert gets out of the booth and shouldering his jacket. Let's roll. Sorry, whiskey. Sorry, whiskey. Inside voices. Let's roll. What about Mary? Brother, Mary's gonna be just fine. She's lying on the bar. She's singing happy birthday to him while he insists that it's not his birthday. Oh boy. We make our way out of the bar and back onto the street. I'm trying my hardest not to stumble, but oh, that sidewalk is coming at me. I hope he doesn't notice me tripping over my own feet like this is the first time I've ever been drunk. Where to? You'll see. I follow Robert through street lamp spotlights until we eventually arrive at a run-down strip mall. Beauty salon, sex shop, computer repair store that looks like it's been closed for 10 years, and a liquor store. Wait here, I'll be back. two bottles of wine in paper bags. Cheers. He sits on the curb and drinks. He motions for me to do the same. This is not where I expected our night to go to, but I take a sip. White Zinfandel? What? No, nothing. I just wasn't expecting. It is delicious, fruity, and refreshing. Do not judge me. I start to say something and think about his lecture of silence earlier, and I stop. I sip on my wine and watch cars drive by. Let's throw rocks at shit. What? Robert suddenly hurls a huge rock at a stop sign. The ding echoes throughout the empty parking lot. That felt good. He presses a stone into my hand. You try. I don't know. With feeling. I look at the rock in my hand and at the stop sign. Back at the rock. Back at the stop sign. I know what must be done. This one's for you, Pappy. I have unresolved resentment toward my father, and I'm going to express it through property damage. Trying to be a little quiet because it's late at night here. I hurl the rock at the sign. It sails over the stop sign right in the window of a parked car and leaves a crack. Run. I leap up and dart into the nearest alley, wine in hand. I hear Robert behind me. After I'm sure I'm far away enough from the cracked window that I'm no longer culpable, I stop to catch my breath. Maybe we strike rocks throwing from the to-do list. Agreed. Suddenly my stomach is growling. Oh, I'm starving. Let's get pizza. I can't argue with that. What's good around here? Actually, I don't even care. It just needs to be edible and in my mouth in 5 minutes. I know the place. I follow Robert through a maze of alleys and side streets until we eventually end up in front of a tiny hole-in-the-wall pizza joint. The bright red neon sign, something pizza. Ta-da! I see a few exhausted workers behind the counter tossing dough and pulling piping hot pizzas out of some ovens. My stomach rumbles. We get ready to order. Can I do two slices of Hawaiian? You are cool with Hawaiian on your pizza, right? I'm gonna say, of course. Okay. We wait a minute for our pizza to come out of the oven. I am practically drooling. A cashier hands us a giant slice on a paper plate, so saturated with grease, I'm worried it will fall apart. We take our pizzas outside and wander through the alleyways. It is delicious. Pineapple is truly the best pizza topping, and that is a complete lie. You said it. Man, I feel way better now. You and me both. We hear noise coming out of the slightly ajar door in the alleyway. Robert looks at me excitedly. Got any more of that wild in ya? I'm so tired, but... yeah. I don't know which one to do. I'm gonna do yes, because the last time I just quit the thing there. You bet. Good on ya. Robert and I slide the door open and peek inside. It is dark, except for some flickering light. We creep forward, cautious not to be heard or seen. It's a movie theater. Don't shush me so loud. Don't shush me so loud. Shh. We come to the end of a hallway and find ourselves standing in front of a movie screen. Oh, this makes sense. Did we really just sneak into a theater like two teenagers? No talking during the movie. We look into the audience and it is almost completely empty, save for a few teenagers in the front. They look annoyed when they notice us. Robert starts making his way to the very back of the theater. I follow him. We settle with our wines. Oh, and try to make sense of the movie. It's a romantic comedy, I think. A young man is frantically trying to get through New York to find the woman he's realized he's been in love with. Kiss already! There's nobody to kiss yet. You want him to kiss the taxi driver? Hell yeah. The kids down the the way notices heckling. One of them speaks up. Hey man, keep it down. It's Ernest Hemingway, Hugo's kid. Ernest! Hey, I know you. It's me, your neighbor. Hi. Ernest turns back around embarrassed. I turn back to Robert. He kiss anyone yet? It turns out that yes, he did kiss someone. He made his way out to a tiny island near New York to profess his love for a woman who for some reason he knew would be there. She tells him that they hit the jackpot. He said that they had, but I think there was some subtext that I'm missing here. Boo, love is dead. Shut up, it's beautiful. No, you shut up. Ernest grumbles, the credits roll. I stand up. Robert immediately pulls me back down. Hundreds of people worked very hard to make this film happen. You were going to sit here and appreciate them. Okay. Look at that. Elizabeth Shelton, she worked really hard. I bet she did lots of good wardrobe design. Thank you, Elizabeth Shelton, for this beautiful film-going experience. This is something I did not do last time, and I'm kind of really bummed out that I missed on it. And Peter Anders, for catering, he fed a bunch of people so that they could have the energy to do their jobs. What a guy. We let the credits roll while Robert individually thanks every member of the crew. Once it's finally over and he makes sure that no animals were harmed in the making, we leave the theater. We stumble into the parking lot, polishing off the rest of the line. Hey, assholes! Out of nowhere, a rock flies through the air and hits me on the knee. My knee! What the hell? Ernest and his friend standing in the alleyway blocking our exit. Oh, what do you guys want? Why'd you throw a rock at my knee? This is my good knee. My orthopedist is gonna be pissed. Ernest tosses another one up and down in his hands. What's wrong with this kid? You ruined my theater experience. Now you have to pay. Oh. Well, I don't have any cash on me right now, and movies got really expensive. Ernest hucks another rock at my other knee. I jump out of the way, but I did not properly stretch before physical activity, and I'm gonna feel sore in the morning. We ruined it for you? That movie was crappy in the first place. Hey, you take that back. That was a beautiful love story with genuine acting. You call that good acting? What classicist mainstream slop have you been served your entire life? What? Whoa. Have you ever seen any Michael Powell, A Matter of Life and Death, 1946? Easily the toughest 5 minutes of love you will ever witness. Listen, man. No, you listen. That popcorn-ass drivel that the mass media is shoving down your throat will only make you dumber and sadder, and you're already pretty dumb and sad, Ernest. You, of all people, should strive for a higher standard in the art you consume. Your name is Ernest Hemingway, for Christ's sakes. Oh, no, now you've done it. Ernest rushes Robert, screaming like a banshee. Ah! I dive between Ernest and Robert, trying to stop the kid. He lunges forward, kicking me as hard as he can in the knee. My knee! Robert goes in between Ernest and myself. It's as if he is seeing red. Ah, my knee hurts. Alright, buddy, talk like punk. Get hit. Okay, alright, buddy, talk like a punk. Get hit like a punk. Robert squares up into a boxer stance. Queensberry rules. 3-minute rounds, 1 minute rest in between. No low blows, no fish hooks, J grabs or high blows. What? Don't even think about pulling any illegal turnstile. That's an automatic deduction of 3 points. You'll have to designate a second if you're unable to fulfill your role as main duelist. One of your friends over there looks like he has enough youthful vivacity to handle it. Hey man, I don't want to get dragged into this. That movie sucked. It's too late. You two are bloodbound. If he dies, you die. Sorry, I don't make the rules. Talk to Queensberry. We're just gonna go. Ernest and his friends warily back away. Robert calls out of them. The Queensberry Association will hear about this and consume better content. Once the teens are out of earshot, Robert turns to me. Were you about to actually fight that kid? Are you kidding me? I would never hit a child. That's despicable. You throw the rules at them, though, and they always bolt. Nobody wants a Queensberry-sanctioned throwdown. But, full disclosure, I made half of that up. Wow. You see, you don't even have to know the rules. You just make them up. Come on, let's get out of here. Robert and I cool down a bit as we walk back to the neighborhood. I'm sorry, I get into the art of filmmaking when I drink. It's okay, I think it's cool how much you like movies. To be honest, I don't know a lot about them myself. But I got so much to show you. Ever see any Sam Fuller? I haven't. Fuller is cash. Thanks for defending my honor. Thanks for dinner and movie. Thanks for defending my honor, dude. It's a little strange when you say it that way, but yeah, sure, why not? Robert throws an arm around my shoulder, and we drunkenly belt out tunes all the way back, and we finally get to his doorstop. This was an interesting night. I liked it. A smile on his cheeks. A rare sight. Let's hang again soon, yeah? Yeah! I linger there for a second, swaying drunkenly in the night breeze. Robert claps me on the shoulder. Night, bud. Robert heads back inside. I stumble my way home. Wow. Yeah, that went a lot better than last time.
Where'd my pants go?
I don't know if you heard him, but he said, "Oh, where'd my pants go?" Oh my. A lot better than last time. Cool. Alright, this is the stuff for Damien. Which I should... Oh no, this is the letter. This is the letter and the good news.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Which is the dad book message? Augie, this is you from the past. Whoa, how'd this happen? I figure you're trying to reply to this because I know myself. Let's get ice cream. I will get my own ice cream, dang it. Because I remember Robert's involved with this, so... I've done this before. I'm cool. I'm so cool. No way. No way. Augie was trying to get me to, or Ernest was trying to get me to buy vape stuff or something for him. I'm friends with his dad. Yeah, we live in the same cul-de-sac. I know his dad. Listen, he's a good kid. I am this boy's father. I turn around and see Robert walking up the street and toward the convenience store. Ernest, what are you doing? I want a lawyer. First of all, good first instinct. Remember that you are not required to answer any questions from a police officer without a lawyer present. You are this boy's father? You are this boy's father? Yes, sir. Ernest likes to lash out at me, ever since the accident. I don't like talking about it. Okay, that's fine. Wistful twinkle in his eye. It all started 7 summers ago. My hair was long then. New metal was still in style, and Ernest and I were in the Florida swampland. I can take it from here. Sounds good. Thanks, officer. Ernest, come on. You'll be cleaning up from the ring gritter for a week thanks to that transgression. Thanks. I want to say, Richard? Ouch. Don't mention Hemingway. Got in trouble plenty of times in my life just trying to do my good deed for the day. Will you buy me e-liquid if I give you $20? Child, I will end you. Augie, will you walk Ernest home with me? Sure.
Hey. Oh. Hey.
Let's see here. He stole my wallet.
Huh.
I have lots of ice cream.
Oh.
Ernest runs home. He gives me my wallet. Pay your bill early.
Welcome.
I think I paid my cable bill. Let's do a little more Robert now. Now, if I recall correctly, I did the second date pretty well last time, so I don't think I'm going to mess that up too much. It's almond extract.
Yeah.
Fine, you caught me. I was hoping to butter up so that you could take me shopping later and maybe buy me a new tool set. Classic role reversal, I respect that. A few more minutes before taking the pie out. I set it on the rack so it's oven ready. It is weird but delicious. Alright, let's go.
Hey.
I put on pants for Robert. Hoist that rag, baby. I love, before I get into Robert turns up the radio, say nothing. Let's play along. Yeah, well, you think you caught me in your trap, but I knew. Yeah, that was a good response. Alright, let's whittle. Let's do the whittling game.
Knife that wood.
Let's rotate. Let's rotate. Haha. That's a good start. It's a sharp stick. Careful, don't poke yourself with that. Next up, the popsicle stick. What about this one? It's a tongue depressor. I should put that in my first aid kit. Never know when you need one. Oh, it's a toothpick. What's the story here? It's something that makes me look tougher. It's working. I think you could take me in a fight. Tough guy accessory. That's the weird chicken nugget. What is this? It's a Ouija board planchette. Now all you need to do is carve up a board and we are set. Also carve up a ghost. Nice form. What's it supposed to be? It's you. You really captured my likeness. I'm impressed. You made Robert, I guess. This is the left chopstick. It's a stick. It's a left chopstick, that's right. I'm trying to pick different ones than I did from last time. If you keep this up, you'll be a pro in no time. It's a swan. Nice work. You made the meanest bird. They are pretty mean. Actually, this is true. Yeah, Sir Horsington. I call this one the spirit of the Mustang. How poetic. Alright, that's it. We have whittled. I'm bleeding. Robert, I'm dying here. And then he does the whole Dover ghost story. That's terrible. Play along. Okay, real funny. We should go. I'm glad you told me.
Yeah.
I may be bad, but you made me glad.
I did not hear what he said there. I'll have to turn it up later. This is parenting day. Something happened. Something must have happened.
Oh.
Emma P is the best friend.
Alright. Oh.
And the boring one. Well, yeah, but that's not the important part. Please continue. What did Emma say? I cannot believe that. It's not dumb. I will say, though, high school sucks. Honey, high school sucks. You make friends with people just because they're there. When you're living in your hometown, it's a pretty small pool of people to choose from, but once you go to college and you get out in the real world, you'll be exposed to all sorts of people, and it's going to be easier to make friends with people who really get you. And some of those friendships can last a lifetime. I mean, look at me and Craig. And some of them will only last a little while, and that's okay too, because you're going to make so many awesome friends at school. Ultimately, I think it says more about their character than it does yours, because you're amazing, and if they can't see that, that's their problem. Keep that in mind. We just ate a whole cake.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Oh, which one is this from Matt? Oh yeah, poker night. Let's do poker night. I'm gonna do my poker face. Hey, I wasn't terrible. I'm not bad at poker. I am definitely good at poker. Everyone stares. Maybe that was a little defensive. Okay, I'm bad at poker. There's no way you're as bad as Joseph, though. This is basically my tithing I'm giving back to the community. Plus, I'm just happy to sit here and eat all Brian's snacks. Who brought pigs in a blanket? Not Craig. Hey, my chia seed and granola energy bars are just as delicious. I'm pretty sure I read it at energy bars last time, and now it's become energy balls. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Let's go.
Hey. Nice. 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 Hey.
Sure thing. Poker night was so much fun, guys.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Alright, let's see if I do this right this time. Alright. What? I can't see what it says. I cannot see what that says. Something about submit a record? Saves limit reached. Oh, okay. So, what do I do? The manual save slot maximum has been reached. You can free up the slots by deleting old saves. How do I do that? This is a problem I was not expecting to have to go to. Okay. So let's delete. Delete, yes. Delete, yes. Okay, 'cause I did not want to lose these previous ones, so let's do this then. So I think we're good now. I just saved a bunch of them. Did I not? Save now. I just did delete a bunch of old saves. Okay. I can get rid of some of these old Charlie ones, if that helps. This is not a thing I was expecting to have to do. That was weird. Yeah, dude. Yes. I don't care anymore. Amanda, you know what? You're an adult now. I give it an earnest effort. 18 years. Go forth. Swear. Fuck yeah. I really hope I don't regret this later. Amanda goes back into our room and turns up the volume to her sad shit. Oh, that's right. This is the... to you. Here's to your continued existence. Mary's here, too. Shucks, I don't remember what to say here. He'd never convinced the jury? There it is. Okay. Seriously, what's up with you, man? Robert stares down. And then we meet Quinn. Let's do an 80s reference. Dr. Loomis, paranormal investigator extraordinaire, we're touring America's most haunted locations as research for our new book. You may have seen our guest cameo on Paranormal House Hunters Extreme Editions.
So sad. Hey.
Things you do for t-shirts.
Aye, that master. All right. That's the good stuff.
Go with something that I know. Keep an eye on Robert.
Hey, sir.
Hey.
His name is Daniel, right? I was a traveling grifter. Moving from town to town, always looking for my next mark. It wasn't always an easy life, but I had fun. I took rich and gave to the poor, and gave to the poor, also taken from the poor. I had a shaky moral foundation. Working some short cons, classic pigeon drop scam. You know, putting out feelers for a rip deal. I was gonna steal a baby. Yeah, would have made me rich. I found myself walking past this very cemetery. Daniel McSturgis. Let's do Ecclesiastes because I've... And then shall the dust return to the earth as it was, and the spirit shall return unto God who gave it. I have no idea how Robert pulled that off. With a horrifying growl, the entity relented. Daniel and I collapsed on the ground, exhausted. Paranormal excursions of the supernatural. Ice Road Ghost Truckers. Robert suppressed a laugh at that one. I think you've earned your t-shirts.
Hi.
You got it, buddy. Want to have a drink? You trying to poison me? I know where this goes, Small. I know the steps. 1 second I'm sipping some aged scotch. The next I'm foaming at the mouth, and you've taken over the throne. Long live the king, baby. Oh. Robert leads me inside. I can't help but think about what Mary said. He just looks sad. When I meet the dog, Betsy, and Betsy's nice.
Hey.
You like Santana? Yes.
Hi.
Great. Okay. You alright? Stop. No biting? No. It's not that. It's like something is up. I'm fine. Push it. Listen, I want this as badly as the attitude, but I need to know something's wrong. I need to make sure that you're okay. You don't know me. It's Val. She's coming tomorrow. Are you, Is this a bit? Is this a bit? No. Last time you saw her, 4 years. That's been a long time. Things got bad. You don't. How could you know how this feels? Tell him what he needs to hear. Nothing will change until you do. There are a lot of things in my life that I regret that I wish I could take back, and it hurts to know that I can't, but try and be a better person than you were the day before. Things may not fix themselves tomorrow or even the next day, and patching things up won't solve all your problems either, but nothing will change if you don't, and you can't love anyone else until you stop hating yourself. And I don't know you that well, but you have the same capacity for good that we all have, and I know you can find it. Val's giving you a chance. Please don't waste it. But Robert, listen, it's gonna be okay. But I lean over and embrace him, pulling in as tightly as I can. He burrows into my shoulder, hugging me back. It's gonna be okay. And that's the exact same words that Alex told me that day when I was in such a tizzy. I place a hand on his shoulders and I realize he's crying. Now I don't know if that fixed anything. I don't know if that... Okay.
Uh-oh, where'd my pants go?
That's the pants thing again. Okay, so let's see if that fixed things up at all. I don't know if it will. No. I forgot that I was allergic to crab cake. Let's go outside and see how things go. Wow, you told me not to make it a big deal, but you seem to have forgotten that my entire life mission is to make a big deal out of your accomplishments. Go, eat all the mac and cheese. I walk over to Mary, having a conversation with Amanda. Listen, kid, you're gonna need some real life skills out there if you're gonna make it on the streets. I'm going to college. Same thing. Look, I know you're not old enough to drink, and I know you're smart enough not to drink until you are of legal age. Uh-huh. Hypothetically, you're right. Pickle juice. You're gonna be fine. What's going on here, girl talk? Mary turns to Amanda. Now let me tell you about how to deal with a bad roommate. First thing you know is that you get straight A's if they die during the semester. Mary! Relax, it's a myth. Supposedly. Against my judgment, I leave them be. Hi, I don't think we've met. Oh, we've met years ago. I'm here for my revenge. You're Robert's kid. Spot on. Yes, nice to meet you. Okay. You don't erase decades of neglect in a week, but you sure can get tired of saying angry about it. That kind of bitterness will poison you. I'm too young for that. Anyway, lately he's been better, and between him shaving and how much he talks to you, I get the feeling you have something to do with it, so thank you. Robert means a lot to me, and I'm glad he's getting better. Just keep an eye on him while I'm not around, or else. Or else what? I'm kidding. Or am I? I don't know why I'm like this. It runs in the family. Hey, I love your necklace! She's so cool, and she gave me her business card. I'm a regular business lady now. Quarterly projections, stock market, synergy. It's not bad. Just not bad? Yeah, not bad. Alright. Oh, there's no... I'm so used to seeing Pablo.
Hey. Oh.
I take a seat on our back porch step. The sun is setting and everyone seems to have gotten their fill. Amanda waters down. Killer party pops. Yes, I think I did it. Okay, alright, so I did something right here, maybe. Okay, because this is when she gives me the thing. Someone's waiting to talk to you. I glance over to the back of the yard where Robert is sitting on a bench beneath our cherry blossom tree. He smiles. I'll leave you to it. Me and the Emmers are gonna go get ice cream. Love you, Pops. Amanda runs off to join her friends. I take a seat next to Robert as the last guests make their way out of the party. Hey. Hey. Robert gestures vaguely to the snack table. Good stuff. Yeah. So, I had a chance to talk to Val. She physically threatened you? Yeah. That's my girl. She said you're doing better. Trying to work on the vices. I also showered today. We sit in silence for a moment. You know, every day for me is a battle against my own self-destructive habits. But lately it's gotten a little easier. Thanks for talking some sense into me. It's hard to get things through my thick skull sometimes, but what you said that night has actually helped. I'm glad. I like you, Augie. I like you. A lot. I haven't felt this way about someone in a long time. I lean in and kiss him for a moment before he pulls away. He takes my hand. You're special to me. But I have some stuff I need to work on emotionally before I can get into anything romantic. You deserve better than who I am right now. I need to be on my own for a bit and figure some things out. course. I think what you need right now is a friend, and I am very happy to be that for you. Thank you, that does mean a lot to me. And if you're ever ready for more than that, you know where to find me. Let's hunt ghosts sometime. I would love that. I put my head on his shoulder and we watched the sun slowly dip below the horizon. Yay! I mean, it's like, I think that's the good ending. I'm not sure, actually. We'll see. Yay! Hey, Robert and Betsy and the knife. Oh, we meet a little thing of Betsy with his whittling skills, and he's just in the back of his old pickup truck. Hopefully that thing's relatively clean. I don't know. But yes, so there's the good picture. That's the good ending with Robert. Nice. And so with that, guys, I think we did it. We have every daddy. Okay. I'm kind of glad that I went back into the Robert road, because, again, we did more on the date, and I found out more about him, and everything went great. And again, I was definitely very hesitant about him at first because of our, you know, very, very, not iffy, but upfront, his very upfront personality, and I definitely shy away from that in real life too. But like it says, goes to show you don't make assumptions about people you don't know, because you don't know what they've been through, stuff like that. Okay, I think that covers everything that I wanted to do for this game, though. So I am at a good stopping place. This is my end for Dream Daddy. Thanks, everybody. Talk to you soon. See you next time.